There are over 2 million electric cars on the road in the US, and Tesla is dominating the market by holding the top 2 spots for most EVs sold. Today, we'll compare Tesla to other popular EVs to see which one is actually the best. We'll be factoring in price, cost to own, range, charging, and safety. Let's dive right into the numbers. For the sake of simplicity and fairness, I'll be comparing the price of the base model of each car. Fun fact, the average price of a car in the US is just over $48,000. Starting at the top of the most popular car list, we have the Model Y. That costs $39,740 after tax credits. The second most popular EV is the Model 3. That costs $36,490 after tax credits. Fun fact too, Tesla is one of the only car companies out there that will charge you extra if you want a car color that isn't white. You can expect to pay anywhere from $1 to $2,000 extra for other colors. Now, the third most popular EV sold is the Mustang Mach-E. That goes for $39,245. The fourth most popular EV sold is the Hyundai Ioniq 5. That costs $41,450. The fifth most popular EV sold is the Volkswagen ID4. That's at $38,995. Here are the rankings of the most popular EVs in terms of pricing. All of these cars are in the same price range and seem really cheap when compared to the average cost of $48,000 for a car. The Model 3 is the clear winner in terms of price, but the Model 3 is also a sedan and the rest of the EVs on this list are SUVs. Okay, so we all know that once you buy a car, you're going to have to pay for ongoing expenses like insurance, maintenance, fuel, just kidding, electricity, repairs, and so on. So let's take a look at the cost to own breakdown for each car. For the Model Y, we'll be paying around $71,929 over the course of 5 years, which is around $14,386 per year. Now, the cost to own for the Model 3 is lower at $56,442 over the course of 5 years. So that works out to be around $11,288 per year. For the Mach-E, the cost to own is $55,963. This equates to $11,193 per year. This is only $95 less than the Model 3. But keep in mind, the Model 3 is a sedan and this is an SUV. Moving on to the ID4, the cost to own over 5 years is lower at $54,758, which equates to $10,951 per year. Now, we don't have any data on the Ioniq 5, so if you're considering this car, please do your research before buying it. Here are the rankings for the cars in terms of cost to own each year. The Volkswagen ID4 takes the #1 spot for lowest cost to own over 5 years. And both Teslas are on the bottom. But what's interesting is that Tesla won a Kelley Blue Book Award for lowest cost of ownership when comparing premium SUVs. It seems like people consider Tesla premium and the other cars on this list aren't premium. We can see the cars that are being compared to Tesla here. They're high-end brands. Let me know what you think. Is Tesla a premium brand? Now let's compare the range of all the cars on a single charge. The Tesla Model Y has a range of 279 miles. The Tesla Model 3 has a range of 272 miles. The Mustang Mach-E has a range of 250 miles. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 has a range of 220 miles. And the Volkswagen ID4 has a range of 209 miles. We can see that Tesla easily wins this round, taking both the #1 and 2 spots for most range. If you're someone that loves driving long distances, then consider purchasing a long-range version of any car that you decide on buying. Most manufacturers will offer this for an additional cost. Speaking of range, let's talk about charging. Tesla has over 45,000 charging stations all over the world, and there's around 17,000 of them just in the US. These superchargers allow you to charge 200 miles in just 15 minutes. Tesla has opened up 10% of their superchargers to non-Tesla owners for an increased price of 10 cents per kilowatt hour, which is around a 25% increase in cost. Non-Tesla owners can also just pay a monthly subscription of $12.99 instead. Tesla owners have an advantage here. Now, we're going to rank the cars in terms of safety. We're going to use rankings from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. They take into consideration car safety features and data from crashes. The Ford Mach-E is actually one of the safest EVs out there. But from the car list we're comparing today, it's the 5th safest car. What I love about the cars we're comparing today is that they're all popular EVs and they're extremely safe. The 4th safest EV on this list is the Volkswagen ID.4, and the 3rd safest EV on this list is the Hyundai Ioniq 5. The 2nd most safest EV on this list is the Model Y, and the safest EV of all EVs is the Tesla Model 3. It looks like Tesla beats out the competition in lowest purchase price, highest range, convenient charging because of all the superchargers, and highest safety ratings. Tesla does come in last place when we take into account the cost of ownership of an EV. However, Tesla does have other features that no other car has, such as enhanced autopilot, which can park your car for you and summon your parked car to wherever you are, and lane change for you. And in case those features weren't good enough for you, they even have a self-driving option. What EV do you think is the best?